Alright, so in this video we're going to look at the text alignment and display classes. Okay, so we're going to learn how to align text to the right, to the center. We're also going to look at some responsive alignments and things like that. But let's start off with the text justify class. So if we look at this paragraph right here, we want to justify it, we can just simply add a class of text-justify, and if I save that, you'll see that now it's even on both sides. Okay, now if we want to align text, we can simply add a class, for instance, to align to the left. We can say text left. For the center, we can say text dash center. And then for the right, we can say class text right. Okay, so it's as simple as that. Let's save. And now you can see that these three pieces of text are aligned. Now we can also add responsive alignments, meaning that let's say we only want something aligned to the right if it's on a small screen or larger. Same thing if it's on a medium screen or larger, large or larger, or extra large or larger. So for that, let's add a class to this paragraph, and we'll call this text-sm, so small screens or larger, and we want it aligned to the right. Alright, so text sm right, and then this one here, we'll give it a class of text md right. So on medium screens or larger, we want to align it to the right. Here we'll do text lg right, and then here we'll do text xl right. Alright, we'll go ahead and save, and now let's move this to a small screen, which is right here. So on small screens or larger, this is going to stay to the right. This one here is medium or larger, so once I hit that medium breakpoint, which is right there, you'll see it moves over to the right. This next one is large or larger, so once I hit the large breakpoint, which is right there, it moves over. And then the last one here is XL or larger, which is right there. Okay, so it depends on the size of the screen or the device where it's going to be aligned. Okay, now we can do the same thing for left and center. So right here, if we say class text sm left, and just to try to make this a little quicker, I'm just going to copy that and paste that here. This one will be md left. This one will be lg. This one will be xl. Alright, so this will do the same thing, only left aligned instead of right. We can also do center, so let's say class text sm center, and then I'm just going to copy this. Okay, so this one will be medium center, this one will be large, and this one will be extra large. Alright, so if I save that and we go ahead and change this, you'll see these here will always be on the left because that's the default, but you'll see the center, those will move, or those will change alignments as I change the size of the screen. Alright, so vertical alignment, these aren't classes that I use too much, but if you want to vertically align some of the text on the same line, you can do that. So for this span here, notice they're all in spans because a span is inline, meaning that it's not going to push the next element onto the next line. So let's give this one a class of align baseline. Okay, so that'll align it to the baseline. We also have align top, align bottom, align middle. We can also do text top, so align text top, and we can also do text bottom. Oh. Alright, so if I save that, and you can see now that they're aligned differently vertically on the line. Alright, like I said, I don't use those too often, but they are available. So next thing I want to look at is block level elements, inline and inline block. So normally an H1 is a block level, and what this means is that it takes up the entire width of the line it's on. It also pushes the next element onto the next line. Now just so I can show you how this is displayed a little better, I'm going to give this a class of BG success. Don't worry about this for now. We're going to get into this later. It's just a background color class. And if we save that, this shows you that these are displayed as blocks. Now let's say we want to change these H1s to be displayed as inline. What we could do is we could add a class of D-inline. Okay, we'll add it here too, so D-inline, and we'll save it. And now you can see that they don't take up the whole line anymore, and they don't push the element onto the next line, so they're displayed inline. Now a span is usually displayed inline by default. So what if we want this to be a block? First of all, let's give it a class so we can actually see the background, see where it ends. Okay, so that's an inline element. If we want it to display as a block, we can just give it a class of D-block, and now it's a block. Okay, now if we want these elements to be displayed as an inline block, let's first of all give these divs a class of BG success. Okay, so that's what they look like by default, but let's make them an inline block by saying D-inline-block. Same thing here. And save. And now they're displayed as inline blocks. Okay, so those are the display classes. Now we also have display flex, but I'm not going to get into that. We're going to get into flexbox later on. Okay, so that's it for this video, guys, and I will see you in the next one.